question is, what is the difference between a Java instance variable and a Java class variable? Option A, a class variable is declared with keyword static, while an instance variable is not. Option B, an instance variable is declared with the keyword static, while a class variable is not. Option C, there is no difference. Option D, both are invalid Java syntax. Okay, let's check all these options one by one and find out the correct one. But before that, just let me tell you what is means of Java instance variable and Java class variable. Okay, let's first talk about the Java instance variable. Instance variable belongs to an instance of the class. That is, each object gets its own copy, declared without the static keyword. Java class variable is also called as a static variable, belongs to the class itself and shared among all instances, declared using the static keyword. For example, let me show you. This is a class name. Instance is static. In that, we declared an integer type instance variable and a class variable, which is having a keyword static. So this should not be output. It could be comment. Like instance variable is this one, and a static variable you can connect with this one variable. So this is how we declared instance variable. This is how we declared the instance variable, and this is how we declared the class variable, or you can say static variable. Okay, let's see one example. What is an instance variable? What is an instance variable? It's like each person having their own phone number belongs to a specific object instance of a class. Every time you create a new object, it gets its own separate copy of this variable. So like for that, let me show you one more example. Yes, this one here. Okay, let's write. Let me change the color. Example, here we have class name, which is student, and we have one instance variable string name. And once this instance variable is declared, after that we created the object of this class S1, and another object is S2, and S1 object have a different address in the memory, and S2 has different address. So by changing the S1 does not affect the S2 object. What we can understand here, S1 has different name stored, S2 could have different name, and if you want to access, so you can write S1 dot name, you can access that name, and S2 dot name, which is equal to different name. So changing S1 dot name does not affect the S2 dot name. So that is what we have the instance variable. Okay, let's talk about the static variable. So here you can see clearly we have this string type of object school name, and we are storing a string which is Java school in this object. Okay, just let me explain you first what is the class variable, or you can say static variable. It's like a school having one school name shared by all the students, belong to the class, not the object. All instances share this one variable declared with static. So for this example, let me write. For this example, class name is student, and we have one static variable here, So no matter how many students objects you create, student dot school name will be the same for all. Like if you access student dot school name, it should be capital. Yes, School name will be the same for all. Changing it once affect all instances. Like for all the students, school name would be Java School. Okay, some differences let me show you. Instance variable and static variable differences. Okay, here we are first. In first column we have feature, and the second column we have the instance variable, and the third column we have the class static variable. Belongs to feature is what? Belongs to object and class. Let me explain you again. Feature is what? Instance variable belongs to object and class variable belongs to class. Keyword instance variable do not have keyword like static, but class variable has the keyword static. So feature is memory. Each object gets a copy. Each object gets a copy. Only one copy for the class. Only one copy for the class. And how you can access the instance variable and class variable? Using instance variable, we use object dot variable name, and for class variable, that is static variable, we use class name and variable name. In between we have a dot here. In between a dot here. So this is a way we can access the static variable and instance variables. Okay, now let's come back to the question. Okay, so first let's check option B. An instance variable is declared with the keyword static while a class variable is not. B option is wrong. Why it is wrong? Let me tell you. This is a reverse of the correct definition. An instance variable is not declared with static. A class variable is declared with static. So that is why option B is wrong. Okay, let's check option C. There is no difference. Option C is wrong. Why it is wrong? Let me tell you. There is a clear difference in declaration, memory allocation and behavior. So that is why option C is wrong. Okay, let's check option D. Both are invalid Java syntax. Both instance and class variables are valid Java syntax and commonly used. So that is why D option is wrong. Okay, now let's come back to the option A. Let's check. A class variable is declared with keyword static while an instance variable is not. So option A is correct because a class is declared with the keyword static while instance variable is not. This directly matches how definition treats these variables. So that is why option A is correct. Let me write here. A option is correct. A option is correct.